Hello, my friends. I feel like I can call you that. It's with great expectations that I speak to you about the upcoming third annual Hope Rising Conference. We've had some great feedback from hundreds of past attendees on how the first two Hope Rising conferences helped men and women from all over the globe heal from the pain of betrayal. I, for one, enjoyed seeing some old faces there and having the pleasure of meeting some new ones. This year, however, our format is going to be a little bit different because this year, due to the ongoing global pandemic, we are going completely virtual. And while we'll miss the chance to interact with you in person this time around, the upside is that you will be able to join us live from anywhere in the world, whether you're in a small town in Alaska, the Transvaal in Africa, or even the outback of Australia, from where, incidentally, through this program, I've had the honor of meeting some really delightful people. We might be in diametrically opposed time zones or even different hemispheres, but you've got the will and an internet connection, you can be right here with us live. Now, I don't have to tell any of you that the experience of betrayal can be extremely isolating. Those of you who have joined me and my wife Leslie on Harboring Hope may have heard us speak about the phenomenon of isolating grief. Betrayal can make us feel very alone and very small. And to add insult to injury, now we have to deal with a greater isolation due to the COVID-19. I know that as a therapist, I have talked with many people who are struggling with both anxiety and depression during this difficult time. And that includes many people who are not having to deal with betrayal on top of everything else. Many feel like they're losing their way, or they're struggling with ways to hold on to hope and or even something to believe in. For this reason, I believe loving community becomes even more important. And I would very much like you to be part of our community of hope. And for this community of hope, you don't even have to leave your home. We can come to you, whether that's in your living room, your car, or even the fresh air of your back patio. This year, I have the honor of sharing one of the keynote messages for Hope Rising. I will be speaking on how to redefine and transform a past that none of us would have chosen, and how we can use this past to live more fully rather than be used by this past. Some of you may feel that nothing redemptive can ever come from such an ugly story of betrayal. And yet I have worked with literally hundreds of betrayed men and women who took circumstances they never would have asked for and moved from the pain of the past into a transformed and, in many cases, miraculous present. You're also in for a real treat because this year our co-keynote is Melody Lavorne. You may recognize her from the Heart of Man movie, which we value so much at A Fair Recovery that we actually screen it at our monthly EMS seminars, as some of you undoubtedly know. Melody has an amazing story of healing after betrayal, and in her case, after divorce and remarriage, which is quite a story. Now, while her outcome is different than mine, like me, Melody is one of those stories of transformed life, and I believe you will be very moved and inspired by her story. We are absolutely thrilled to have her at Hope Rising this year. And in addition to Melody, we have a powerful lineup of session speakers too, bringing their wisdom and experience right to you. You can check out the descriptions of the other speakers right now on our website. Many of them are very close friends of mine, and our friendships actually came about because we all experienced pain in our lives. So in a strange way, that pain brought us into community in the first place. Some of these speakers, volunteers, and associates are like family to me now. I hope you will consider joining us on Saturday, October the 10th, for the third annual Hope Rising Conference. And I have been told that if you sign up in the next 3 weeks, you can qualify for the early bird rate of $68 versus the $79 regular rate. And let me mention too that the proceeds from Hope Rising go towards our scholarship fund, which allows many people who might not otherwise have been able to swing it to participate in our programs. So a big thank you to all of you for that. We really appreciate the support. I, for one, hope to see you, virtually at least, on October 10th. You may be feeling hopeless now, as I once was, but we have been there and know there's healing on the other side.